What's happening, y'all? How you doing? This is Teece coming at you from WNBA for Saturday, June the 25th. We have the team today, and another solo. But the over sick. It's coming from lost yesterday, so he's gonna win us about it. I'm just kidding. He's not feeling well, so I think that's the Anywho, let's get down to business. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Thank you for joining me on the Saturday. So we get down to business here. First game we are on is the Phoenix Mercury and the Dallas Wings. So Dallas opens up in a 6-point favorite. Right now, I believe the line is five and a half. I'm checking that right now. Because I wouldn't be me if I wasn't good. If I was prepared, I wouldn't be me. So I gotta keep consistency here. Actually, that lines up to 7.5. Sorry. So the Wings are a 7.5 point favorite, and to be honest with you, I was much as I hate to say it, I was liking the Mercury, and at 7.5, I kind of like them a little more, even though Tina Charles is gone and in Seattle. They're getting Sophie Cunningham back today, but I am on the Wings first half. Did take that at 3.5 earlier, and I'm reading really hard. I hate that L word. I am thinking really hard about taking the Phoenix Mercury full game plus the 7.5. There really teams that are on my do not best bet list, but Sophie's back, and when Philly's back, gotta love it. Great Coker, what's good? Martinez, my guy. Good to see you guys. Is my sound's not good? Is that what you're saying? Um, good. Can you hear me? You all hear me? My sound is off. Okay. All right, here we go. Is that better? Can you all hear me now? I don't know what was going on there, but shoot me a message here. You said Wings first half, right? Yes, I did say Wings first half. Is my sound still bad? Still bad? Still bad? Shit. Mute mic. Give me a second here. Let me see what I can do. My apologies, guys. My apologies. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this. You can hear me. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. Y'all get me. Y'all get me all messed up. Brian Stevens, good to see you. All right. So anyway, yeah. Let's get back to this. Mystics. I mean, Mystics. The Mercury Wings game. Yeah, the line opened up at 6, went down to 5. Now it's back up to 7.5. I guess people are public's really jumping in on the Wings. And to be honest with you, I like the Wings first half at 3.5, but I like the Mercury to cover the 7.5, even without Tina Charles. Sophie Cunningham's back, and in Sophie we trust. So that's where I'm standing on that. Yeah, I'm checking the chat. My bad. So you know, I don't really know what more to say about this game. I mean, on the outside, you really want to fade the Mercury, and the Wings have been playing well. I just something's just telling me this is one of those gut plays for me. So take it for what it is. Usually my gut plays are pretty good. So I'm on the Mercury plus a 7.5. I think they cover this. They're the league's best covering team up in, when Sophie's in the lineup. She, without Sophie though, this team kind of kind of gets gets off the rails. But yeah, I don't know. I was trying to find out about why Tina Charles didn't work. I know that she signed a contract for 108,000, so that might be a money thing. And then again, she wasn't happy, with the 6-6 what's the record? The 6-12 start. So, that's kind of telling. I mean, I'm kind of curious if it was her that made this decision, or was it the team? Because if it was her, that's pretty terrible. So, thanks, James. So, yeah, I'm on the Mercury. I'm taking the Mercury full game. I'm on the Wings first half, and I might be wrong about that, but I had already taken that, and I was kicking around taking the Mercury, but at 7.5 now, I'm taking them, and I'm even gonna go as far as say that's probably going to be my best. Well, one of my best bets today, and I don't like labeling my bets just because, if I'm betting it, I like them. I like them all pretty equally. Oh, that's not true. Sometimes I like a game more than I like another. But if I'm putting my money on it, it means I like it. So I'm taking the Mercury full game. I'm laying it out there. I'm giving them one more shot. Now I'm not doing that with the Sparks though. I don't want nothing to do with Sparks. not until they get rid of Liz Cambage, man. I can't stand her. I don't know what her deal is this season, but anyway, so that's where we stand on that. If you guys have any action in this, I'd like to parlay Rapino. Yeah, right. I like to. Good one, man. I always got a hat on. That's what it is. But stop, man. Just stop. Anyway, yeah, I'm not touching the Sparks. You know who's on the Sparks is Ski. Ski's on the Sparks. He's taking the Sparks first half. And I was actually looking at the Storm first half, but then I backed off of that and I jumped on the we'll go to that game now. Sparks and the Storm. There's Tina Charles is not playing for them today, so don't have to worry about her. I'm going to pull up the injury report on this right now. See, I don't think we have any substantial injuries going on here. For either of the teams. I know Mercedes Russell, but she's been out. She's been out forever as it is. So no Tina Charles for Seattle. No Mercedes Russell. LA, they're looking at nobody on the injury report, so they're good to go. They called it yeah, I did read that. So I can't get behind the Sparks, and I really shouldn't be getting behind the Mercury, but I just something's just telling me they're going to cover today. They may not win, but they'll cover. So that's where I'm standing with that. And with this Sparks game, I am on the first half over 80.5. I like that play. I took it earlier. Let's take a look at where that line is now for the first half. It is at 80.5 still. So, and the spread is 4.5. I was looking to get on the Storm first half, but 4.5 is just a little too much for me to go with that with the Storm in the first half. And I think the Storm can roll, but it's not a side I want to get into. I just really like the total more, and I don't need to get greedy with this. I'm going to go with the total first half total over 80.5. I also like the full game, but I haven't been very well on full game totals, so nope, not doing it. I wish Philly would get one, James. I really do, bro. I'm hoping that Philly's in the works there. And What's up, AOD? What's good, brother? Good to see you. And so if anybody has anything on the Sparks, I'd like to hear Sparks or the Storm. I'd like to hear what you guys have other than stay off. Is anybody on the Storm on this game? I can't get behind this game right there on a side. So I'm just going with the first half total over. So right now I have the Wings first half -3.5. I'm going to jump on the Mercury plus the 7.5. And if I had to play this total, I would play the total. I'd play the total over. But yeah, me totals and I are not mixing very well. So I'm going to stay off of that. I am giving a shot at this first half total in the Spark Storm game. So we'll see what happens with that. But they really have to. The Sparks have to show something. I mean, I don't know how Seattle's going to respond after the last time these two teams played, where Seattle just squeaked out a win by 3 points. So, all right, Tori, I like that. If I was going to bet the Sparks, it would be the first half. I don't think that they can hang with the Storm the full game, but they're gonna have to show me before I get on there with them. Even at 8.5 on a decent spread, I still can't get behind them right now. They did play well against the Mystics, but then they come and shit a brick against the Sky, which that you knew that was coming just because of the way the Sky lost that first game. They just had a total collapse in the last 6 seconds. Actually the last minute or so, they just I don't know what the hell. I'm remembering that game, and I couldn't talk about it the other day because I'm being forced to get out of there at 4:20 so everybody can smoke up. But I don't mind that, but I don't like to be rushed, man. I like to be able to speak my mind about a game. But it is what it is. So we'll see what happens and what comes what happens going forward with that. But yeah, so the Sky that game that the Sparks played against the Sky at the beginning of the season, I really don't know how they won that game, to be honest with you. They forced it into overtime somehow and then won in overtime. And that blew my mind. I remember watching that game and I was just like, wow. So, that was kind of I could see that coming, that the Sparks were going to get blown out. But I don't see what I really can't tell what this game. I don't know what Spark team we're going to see. That's the problem. They've got enough talent to be able to compete with any team in this league, but they're not putting it together. I don't know if it's the coach. They get rid of Derek Fisher. They look good for a game, and then nothing. So, yeah, you're right. You're right. They were missing Quigley and Copper, but they still had that game in hand. The Sky still had that game in hand, and then just collapsed. So, I do know that I do know they were missing those two, but anyway, so I don't have anything on this game other than the first half over. Tory Coker's on the first half. Sparks, you taking the points or the money line on that, Tory? And let me see what else we got going on here. All right, cool. All right, so let's go on to the next game here. I'm going to kind of keep this short and sweet. I want to pay attention to you guys. So if you guys have anything to say, just just chat it in, man. And I have as much time as we need here on the Who-Bangin network. DJ Bigboss, he doesn't put any handcuffs on me, so it's all good. And I probably shouldn't run my mouth like that because Jeff's been very, very generous to everybody at Pub with Pub Sports Radio. When we all went out there to Seattle, Jeff was just amazing. He showed us a great time. So all right, so let's move on to this last game here. And this last game is the game that I really don't know where to go. I haven't put anything in on it. I am leaning. Damn, there's that leaning word again. Fuck leaning. leaning in locks, dude. Get them the fuck out of here. I am thinking very hard on taking the Mystics plus the points. If you're going to give me the Mystics and you're going to give me 9.5 with the Mystics, I can't pass that up. EDD is going to play. They have no reason not to cover this 9.5. These last two games, especially that game against the Storm, that was just terrible. And I really don't know how to even I can't even figure out why the Storm blew them out like that. It shouldn't have happened, but it did, and so they're 0-2 on this road trip, and it just really begs you to take the aces, and I'm not doing that today. If I take anything in this game, it's going to be the Mystics, and I want to take the Mystics first half, but I can't do that either. Because the aces are good in the first half at home. And you're going to give me 4.5, or what is that? Let's look at that first half line. That first half line is 5.5. You're going to give me 5.5. I don't know, man. But even the total, 84.5. I do like the first half over, but at the same time, the first half or the full game under is calling me too. So, but I'm not messing with any full games. Tori, okay, here's my $2 parlay. Aces first half, minus 5.5, and Storm first half over. All right. So what? You want me to throw you in one? If I'm going to throw one in there, I'm going to go with that. You really took my best play, the first half over in that Storm Sparks game, but I would have to. All right, the Mercury line just dropped a point. It's down to 6.5 now, so I missed that. But I'm still going to go with them. I think they cover. I know they cover the spread. I know they do. Sophie Cunningham is a big piece of this offense, and she's not only pleasing on the eyes, but she's a pretty damn good ball player too. So if I could add that into that, and I'll play those two picks. I'll play those two picks and the Phoenix Mercury for $2, and we'll put it together, and we'll talk about that on Sunday and see how we do with it. And we'll tomorrow 1:00. By the way, anybody that's watching that wants to know, we have two games. What, 2 games tomorrow? Yeah, we have the Sun and the Dream and the Lynx in the Sky. And the Sun and the Dream start at 3:00. So we'll get in here at 1. We'll get at Pub Sports Radio at 1:00, and we will we'll break down these games. Hopefully, Mikey will feel a little better. And I'm trying to get Ski on, but Ski's been rocking it pretty hard this past week. He's Vegas's Hugh Hefner. So he's taking a little rest. Which I don't blame him. NBA season's over. Why not? So good. I like to see that, Tori. I like to see you like the Mercury as well. I do as well. So I'm taking them. I'm taking the Mercury. I already took the Wings first half, so I'm just really wondering if the Wings come out here flat. And I kind of just jumped on that. When I saw it at 6. I jumped on the 3.5, and I should have waited, but I didn't. So I got a little greedy real quick, and I didn't get the best number. I mean, I got a better number than they give it now, but I'm not really comfortable with that pick. The more I thought about this game, the more I looked at it, the more I like the Mercury in this game. So I'm hoping we can get the Wings to come out in the first half. And the Wings aren't really a first half team, but they have been playing pretty well first halves at home. So that's what I'm banking on. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. My man is here. Yeah, Ski is the fucking man, bro. If you go out to the bar with him, he throws down a couple IPAs or whatever he's drinking that week, and you just sit there and you're hanging out with Ski and you just watch him, and he starts sliding across the room. He doesn't even walk; he just slides across the room, all cool and shit. That's my guy, man. I love Ski, but
And he's one of those low key ladies, man. That he's got that like when I was younger, man. They used to tell me I had the no gain game. I'd sit there at the bar and I just wouldn't talk to any girls. I let them come up to me. That's what Ski does. Ski's got that no gain game. So hats off to him, man. Love the guy. Makes me wish I was younger again. Oh, let me tell you what else I got today, guys. I have a couple MLS plays. I have Austin FC and FC Dallas. I took the draw in that at plus 270. So just to let you guys know. And the other game I took the draw in was give me a second. I gotta go back. I gotta go to Twitter and check my picks in the green room chat that I posted earlier. All right, Toronto Atlanta draw 270, Austin Dallas draw at 240, and Houston Chicago draw. So I took three draws. So we'll see what happens and see if I can cash some money on that. And the reason I did this is there's a lot of draws in the MLS, and they're really, if you can find the spots, you can really make some money. And I've been doing pretty well at that this year. And Toronto has three draws, and Atlanta's got four draws on the season, and you got seven draws between them in about 14 games each. So you know 3.5 draws in 14, and on the average 3.5 draws between them per game per the 14 games they played. I'm kind of liking the odds on that one. And Houston, Chicago, another one where you've got Chicago's got 5 draws. Houston has 3 draws. Houston has 3 draws in 13 games. Chicago's got 5 draws in 15 games. So I like the odds on these draws, man. If you watch the MLS, they tie a lot. They tie a lot. I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk about the MLS and the WNBA room here, but all right, let's get back to this Mystics game because I'm curious to see what you guys think. Um, this is pretty. This game's got me perplexed. But if you're going to give me 9.5 with the Washington Mystics, I can't pass that up. I really can't. It's not a move that I made yet. But if I was going to bet on this game, that's where I would go. And I really don't want to bet the first half, but I am looking at this first half over, and the first half over is at 84.5. This might be a game that I just sit back and watch, to be honest with you, because I don't want to watch this game and be pissed off or anything like that. I kind of just want to watch it and observe because I have a feeling that this is going to be a Washington Mystics spot, and I kind of just want to see how that plays out. I may live bet it, well, I'm definitely going to live bet it. I'll tell you that right now. Once that 5-minute mark hits, if they're going to give me 95, 96 in the first half for a total, I'm betting the under because I don't think the Mystics let that game get to 100 like these other teams are doing with the Aces. So, we'll see what kind of number they give me around that 5-minute mark. You never know. It might be a low scoring game and I doubt very seriously they throw me any 70s out there, but they throw me a 70 at 75, 76. I'm gonna pop on the over. So what's up, Ronald? How you doing, bro? Yeah, if you go back up, Gerald Martinez said that said parlay Rapino. Yeah, me cracking up. So yeah, we got Ronald in here, guys. Ronald's not feeling well, so send your wishes over to Ronald to get better. Ronald was asking earlier, do you bet when you're sick? Hell yeah, man, you bet when you're sick. You got to have money, bro. This you know as well as I know, Ronald, that we still need income, man. We don't get paid sick days for handicapping. Remember when you said aces win by 14 or more? When was that? Was that this game here or a past game? You'll have to refresh me. Like, because of the way they blowed out the. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, Tori. Okay, okay, yeah. Now I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. What's up, Joe Hill? What's good, brother? I can see that happening for real. Like, but if that happens, I really have to question what's going on in DC. You know, what's up, Mister Degenerate? Good to see you, bro. My mind's not right when I'm sick. That's fucking yeah. You know what? Yeah, I was the same way. I didn't bet a damn thing when I had COVID. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't even look at a screen. I just laid in bed and wished everybody would leave me alone and stop calling me. So I'm with you there, but it sounds to me like you're betting, Ronald. So just be careful, bro. Be careful and keep what you just said in mind. Don't uh don't place any stupid bets. You know. Did the Spark beat the Storm today? I don't think so. I don't think so, Ty. I can't see that happening, man. I just, but anything could happen in this WNBA. Yeah, like I said, many shows ago, that these are humans playing. Anything could happen. You can't expect them to be perfect 100% of the time. So you never know. I know Ski was like in the first half spark. Tori was like in the first half spark. So those are two good two guys that know their shit that kind of make me think about it. But they're on my do not bet list. I can't mess with them. I'd be more apt to bet on the Sparks if they get rid of Liz Cambage. I I really don't like her out there. I don't think I don't know what her deal is. You don't know if she's going to be playing for you or not. She looks like she's in slow motion on the court and just looks like she's getting in the way of people. So I don't know, and I don't know what's going on there. I can't see that. I know that article broke about the Olympics last year, and I just can't see professionals carrying that over in the locker room for a whole year. You know, I mean, even though Liz just came on to the Spark, so she's only been there a few months, so maybe there is that. Maybe there is some some tension there between uh the here we go the Aguamike sisters, and and Liz. So you never know. Um, yeah, yeah, man. I win money on those, Brian. I do, man. I went 1-1 last weekend on it. In fact, I posted it in the green room chat, and Ronald was surprised when he said he said MLS Teece. Yeah, I do bet MLS. I haven't bet it in a year, but summertime I usually fire it back up. I don't bet the fall like the earlier sessions, just the spring sessions or whatever, but I do bet the summer. So um yeah, we got all right, so let me go over this again. I already took the Wings minus 3.5 in the first half. Um you know, I they've been so good at home in the first half, but throughout the season they're not really the best first half team. But at home lately, they've been good first half. And I think I jumped the gun on this bet a little bit. And I kind of wish I could walk it back, but I already put it in. So that's where I'm going. And, but the Wings have the talent and they don't have there's nobody injured. So they actually should play really well. But there's just something about this game that's sticking in me that is liking the Mercury in this game. You know, Agabunwali, she's been amazing all year. She's averaging 14 points a game. Alicia Gray's averaging 16 points a game. You got Marina Mabry averaging almost 12 points a game. And and Isabella Harris, she's averaging about 12 points a game. So they've got scorers on this team, which makes me want to take this over. It's just at a high number right now. So, I'm actually going to look at this first half over. You know, and, and the only way that it doesn't get over is you know who I forgot? I forgot about Satu Sabali. So even her, she's even averaging almost 12 points a game. So um, yeah, let me check the numbers on this first half because I may jump on this first half over now that I'm thinking about this. I think I did look at it. 84 and a half. Does this game get to 90? That's the question. Does this game get to 90? And Brian, I knew what you were talking about, man. It's all good. I see it in the chats all the time. I know exactly what you're talking about. But does this game get to 90? Let me hear what you guys think. I'd love to hear what you guys think if this game gets to 90 in the first half. I think it can. I think it can get to 90. It's just a matter of are the Mercury gonna score enough to get it there? I think they will. And I think the Mercury cover this spread, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think I'll go with this over. I think or or hmm, maybe I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait till the first quarter. I'll use my first quarter um my first quarter handicapping on this. Wait till the 5 minute mark and then pull the trigger when I get a good number. So that way I can see. I'll be able to tell when this game starts. And if they start out slow, that's not going to scare me off. Like if they have at that 5 minute mark, if they've got, say, if the score is like 17-6 or something like that, and they're going to give me in like 73, 74, hell yeah, I'm jumping on the over right then and there. So we'll see how this works out. So, and I'll post it on Twitter, but just know, guys, when that 5 minute mark hits, just keep an eye because that's when I'll make my move. It's either going to be, right around that area. It's going to be after the 5 minute mark, and you'll be able to see because I'm telling you right now what I'll be looking for. I'll be looking for that number to be low, and I'm going to jump the over, or I'm looking for that number to be in the I'd say 95 or higher range, and then I'll jump the under. So I'll definitely tweet it out. So keep an eye, and you'll see where I'm going. Because that seems to be where I'm good with the totals. Like I do, knock on wood, I do pretty well with those totals. So I don't really have much more to say. I'll go over my plays again. I'm on the Wings first half -3.5. I will be taking the Mercury plus the 7.5, 6.5, wherever it's at now. Next game is the Sparks and the Mercury or Storm, and I have the over 80.5 in pocket already for that game. I'm not on a side, but Tori's on the Sparks, and who else was on the Sparks? Now I can't remember. There were two guys in here. Was it Ronald? No, Ski. That's right. So you know, I just can't pull the trigger on that. And then the last game, the Mystics and the Aces, I don't have any plays on. I don't know if I'm going to make any plays on it. I was favoring the Mystics, but just watching them play these last two games, what the hell? I just don't know what the heck's going on with that. And then Tori Coker's over here telling me Aces by 14. So what can I I can't go where I want to go with it. And I sure as hell can't take the Mystics first half. Not in Vegas. That I might as well just give my money away. So I'm going to stay off this game, and I'm going to look for a first quarter to bet the first half total. It's at 84.5 now. I think it can get over. Was that what it was? Was that 84, or was it another game at 84.5? First half total points 84.5, and I just don't see. I don't see the Mercury letting this game. I mean, the Mystics letting this game giving up like a close to 100 points in the first half. So I'll be looking for that for a fast start and to get a number in the 90s, and then I'll pound the under in the first half. So because the Mystics, and I did this last game when Mikey and I were on live. He took the over 85 and a half, and I took the under 89 and a half. And it played out exactly the way I thought it was going to play out. They started out quick, and in the second quarter, the Mystics were able to lock it down a little bit. And I think we're going to see the same thing here. But then again, the Mystics they were down by a shitload at halftime, so they don't need to be winning to slow down the pace. They just they just need to miss their shots like they did the other day. And the way Natasha Cloud's been playing, man, she's been terrible. Like, what the fuck, man? I heard all these reports because Natasha's from right up where I went to high school, and like which is about 30 minutes up there, 35 minutes up the road from where I'm at now. And she was a whole off season. She's at Villanova and shooting threes all off season. I'm hearing that from everybody, and I'm thinking she's going to come out, and she's just been terrible. She's been missing a lot of shit and everything else. What's up, Ragoo? That's what we're talking about now. The team total over on the Aces. That's a good question. You know what? I don't even know if I can do team totals with the. I don't think I can do team totals, Ragoo. I wouldn't even know what the team total is because I deal with FanDuel and Sportsbook. I mean, and Caesars, and they don't offer the team totals in the WNBA. So if somebody's got a number out there, I can give you my opinion on it. But let me see total points. All right, yeah, Caesars offers it, but where I go to Harrah's, and they don't offer it there. For some reason, they're not linked up with the app. I don't know what the fuck goes on with that book, but they suck. It's William Hill, and they suck. So, 78 and a half for the Mystic, and 88 and a half for the Aces. That's a good question. That's a good question. I really don't have an answer for that one, Ragu. Just because if I was to take, I didn't handicap the, you know, I'm trying to stay off the totals, so I didn't really handicap this total. Um, I didn't put a number on this game, but I don't like the Aces to score 90 in this game. I'll tell you that much. But what I was saying earlier, Doc, is if I take this, it'll be a first half, and I'm gonna hit it around the 5 minute mark, and I think I'm gonna be able to get a really high number, and I could hit the under if I can get it in the mid 90s, which I think I will be able to. Halfway through the first, I'm gonna hit the under in the first half on it. So that just lets you know, just to let you know. I don't know if you watched the show where that's one of the things that I do, live betting with the WNBA. I wait for the 5 minute mark, and normally you can get a really high number. You'll get your best number right around that 5 minute mark. Between the 5 and 3 minute mark, you'll get the best number you're going to get, either whether it be over or under. I tend to look for it depends what the teams are playing. Like the other day where the Liberty played, um, I tweeted it out wrong, and I tweeted out that I took the under, and I had taken the over, and I didn't fix it because it was a live tweet. There was nothing I could do about it. It was out there, but it was a low score. It was a low scoring first quarter, and when that number came out, I can't remember what it was, but I took the over on it and it cashed. So, that's where I'm going to see the bet. Like I was saying, like that game started out like 17-6, and that's why I said 17-6, because I remember that score when I was looking at it. So, And the Mystics are going to slow this game down in the second quarter. If if they're going to have any shot in this game, they're going to slow it down in the second quarter. You'll see less scoring in the second quarter, where I think the first quarter is going to score 50 or more. So I would actually, you know what? That might be a bet I'd take in this game. So let me take a look at that. I I didn't think about that, but the first quarter is 42. I would take the over in the first quarter. And I don't know if anybody can take first quarter bets, but that's the number I would take in that. And that's the only thing that I would take pregame. So yeah, definitely look for it, Doc. You know what? I'll even DM it to you, man, just so you have it. You can get it quick. But your MLB best bet, San Francisco -2.5. Book it. All right, Tori. You know what? Maybe I'll. You want you throw that in the $2 parlay, bro? What's up, T Mac? How you doing, bro? Sorry I didn't see you there. How's your Saturday going, man? Yeah, so I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I've been on here, shit, for 40 minutes just babbling. So, but I appreciate you all joining me and passing, let me know your thoughts on the games and everything like that. Just do me a favor, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the Who-Bangin Sports Talk, please hit the subscribe. Uh, I promised DJ Big Boss I'd get him over 1,000. We're damn close. We're 67 away, so hopefully we can get it there. And when we do, I'm giving away a jersey, Joel Embiid game jersey. So it's pretty nice. So we'll see who gets it. 67 people away. So anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm gonna go have dinner at my sister's and smoke a big fatty and relax and watch these games. So yeah, actually no, I'm gonna go to the casino. So anyway, y'all have a good night. Come in tomorrow, Pub Sports Radio, 1:00. We got next. Join me and Mikey, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Good luck, y'all.